how do you find that balance in self-preservation? Because you need the stamina.
Balance is a daily exercise. Balance is not something, it's not a destination. You get to it and now you'll have balance your whole life. It
Yep.
doesn't work like that. Balance is a daily exercise, and life provides you the opportunity to exercise daily.
Nice bumper sticker. Yeah.
You try it, because life will always try and throw you off
True.
balance. And that's how you
No, but what is
hone the craft of having balance.
what do you do particularly? Like, is it because you're able
I have a strong spiritual leaning, so I am into meditation. I am a Radha Swami. I have a strong spiritual path that I follow. I have a very kind of strong-minded wife who shakes me out of self-pity very often. So that works in my favor a lot. I can disconnect from things and enjoy my time with family. So that's something that really helps me with, getting myself out of that headspace. I'm also somebody who would love for the next opportunity to prove everybody wrong. Like that's very much in my personality. So I use all that. Actually, when you fail, you have all these strong feelings, and those strong feelings are intense, and intensity is something you should always try and find in life, because sometimes intensity is very important, momentum is very important. You have to move, but you have to move with a certain pace and with a certain, it's like when something comes to a boil.
Yeah.
वो जो चाय जब बॉईल हो रही होती है ना, फटाक से नीचे करना पड़ता है, नीचे बाहर गिर जाती है. Failure gives you that. Success doesn't give you that.
Yeah.
Success makes you heady. It's a nice high. But failure gives you that boil. And I think the best of you is when, that all that stuff is inside you. Because it's like this burning thing that needs to come out, and it makes impact. As an actor, that always makes impact. So I think failure can
to prove?
Yeah, I think failure, like for me, it's like, okay, let's go, man, let's do this again. Because I don't doubt the fact that I know what I'm doing.
Mm.
And I think that's very important. You should know who you are in the moment you fail. If you use that to become better, it actually helps you become better, because eventually, if you are who you are, you will get it right more often than not. It's inevitable.
If you're comfortable talking about it, what is your fundamental spiritual philosophy? What's that one belief, that's basing it most of this on?
Well, it's a very broad thing. So I believe in meditation, and I feel that we are on a physical plane. We are a spiritual being having a physical experience. And I don't think that like energy, which never gets created or destroyed, it just changes from one form to another. Life is like that. It's never created or destroyed. It just changes form. We are eternal beings, and we are a drop in the ocean. We are a part of the whole. And the fundamental purpose of human life is to find yourself, which people say, like, finding God, find yourself before you find God, whatever. But if you found yourself, you've probably found God, because, that's where we come from, and that's where we're meant to go back to.
How does one know when you found yourself?
You know, when you know. It's like, how do you know this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with? You just know when you know. How do you know, like, this is the most love I ever felt for someone? Like, you feel it, right? Something tells you, so when you know, you know. And there is no logic to it. It's not logic, because logic is a function of the mind. So there is the mind, there is the heart, and then there is the soul, right? We function at all these levels. We have an analytical aspect to our personality, we have a physical aspect to our personality, and we have a spiritual aspect to our personality. So I think some things are just like your conscious, that is conscious, it feels it, and it cannot be explained or analyzed. It's just you feel it. So it's very personal. I can't explain it, but I feel it, and it's true to me, and everybody's truth has to be there.